So we are here in Paris, in
Yeah.
France, on tour with Windrose on their sold-out Troll Slayer tour. So, guys, did you expect the tour to be sold out, actually?
We had some hopes and some dreams about it, and we knew that 2 years ago was all sold out, but the venues were smaller than this.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, let's see if we make it again. But actually, all the shows are sold out except 2 shows. I mean, for a few tickets. So we are very happy with the result.
Yeah, obviously. I saw you last year in Paris together with Powerwolf, and it was a mind-blowing experience for me as a viewer. So I would like to ask you, so how do you yourself feel the difference between performing on a stadium but as a supporting band, or being the headline artist but on a bit smaller venue?
Let's say that when you play headliner show is always more exciting because you can play more time. Longer set list means more fun for the people that come to see you. But on the other end, it requires also a lot of energies more. Because instead of playing 35 minutes, you play 1 hour and a half. So it's hard for a singer to be, on stage 100% every time, because we make a tour live, so not much sleep, a lot of travels, and it's a little bit of pirate life, let's say. But we like it, and it's going very good until now. So we can't wait to play here tonight at Bataclan, because French people is one of the most craziest in the world. The French crowds are crazy. I mean, they always do mosh pits and they are very loud. I mean, we love to play in this country.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I witnessed French crowds. They are great singers.
Yeah. Great singers, and there is a big market for our music genre. So I think that it will be a very good night tonight.
Yeah, sure. So you are touring together with Angus McSix and Orden Ogan. So the tour has started recently, but have you already developed maybe some touring traditions, some like tricks, uniting tricks for the band? So how is the atmosphere in general?
The atmosphere in general with us is very friendly, and because when we experience to be openers for other bands, at the end it was actually very good. We made good friends with the headliner that we played, but we always felt we were the opener, no? Sometimes stuff was missing, also very necessary, like the dinner or stuff like this, and we don't want the people that tour with us to experience this. We like to maybe spend a little bit more money, but do the stuff for everyone, like after show food pizza, for example.
Pizza
is nothing
yes.
is nothing mandatory, because there is the catering, etc. But we used to get it as a headliner after the show, so we get the pizza for everyone. For example, it's just little things, details, but at the end the details are making your living together more comfortable for everyone. We have a good behavior with everyone, and everyone is very friendly, so it's a good tour. It's a good environment to be.
Yeah, amazing. And let it be further like this. So I forgot to say, I was only on one of your shows last year for the first time. Happy to witness you the second time. I am a fan of your Air Pickaxe merchandise. So how did you come up with this idea? It's amazingly unique and original.
Let's say that we saw some pickaxes, inflatable pickaxes, in the crowd during the years, and we say it's actually very cool to see them, no? But they were just one or two, randomly. We say we could sell them, and so the people can wave them during the concert, then will be cool. It will make the atmosphere more consistent, no, to what is our vision, what is our costume and presence on the stage. So we made it, and the people love it. So it's good.
The next question is about social media. I noticed that Windrose has a very, very big online presence, like Instagram presence, and it made me think that so you apparently accept the rules of the game, yeah? That nowadays for bands, for musicians, having a social presence is essential for growing audience, growing popularity, yes?
Yes, but I don't think just for musicians, but for all the businesses. So all the businesses are adapting to this new language of communication. Before was just make a spot on the television. Now the new generations don't watch the televisions anymore. I mean, I'm not so young, but I don't watch television too, you know. I mean, I just turn on the television for Netflix or stuff like this. So I think that this kind of communication, or let's say channels of communication, are not the main ones anymore. We are, let's say, the bridge between the generations. I was born in '89, and my colleagues are born, in the '90s, let's say. So we are the last generation that know probably what was the world before and what is the world now. So we had to adapt and learn what was the communication through memes, for example. And we were actually one of the first bands in the world doing memes and doing funny videos on social medias. And we blow up on the social medias. And now if you see, every band is trying to do the same, you know. Maybe they understood. Maybe we teach something to them. I don't know. They are trying to do the same, but actually you have to be also with let's say with a clear vision of what is funny, what is working on the social medias or not. Otherwise it's cringe, you know. For example, I'm not so very good in communication like this. I'm not very social, you know. I just post few pics or stories about what I like, but I don't care, you know, to be very social on the social medias. In fact, my personal page has like 10,000 likes. I mean, I'm not so famous with my page. But when it comes to do it for Windrose, Claudio, the guitar player, is the main one that actually taking care of our social medias. He used to have like 10 ideas, for example. Then me, Claudio, and Federico, the keyboard player, Federico Miranda, we discuss them and we choose what is the best, you know. You have to propose something to the people with a hook, you know, to catch them and make them interested to listen what are you offering. It has to be not very stupid, you know. We are trying to keep it serious but funny, you know what I mean. We don't want to do like stuff that you go to the other side of the thing. We don't like that kind of communication when you are doing just silly stuff, you know. We're not clowns, or, you know. We are a band with
good sense of humor.
A good sense of humor, and also we are very, in my opinion, we are the music is valid, it has something to say. I mean, not Diggy Diggy All, because Diggy Diggy All is actually a joke, you know, a joke song. Even the first one that was made by the Yogscast that we met at, we met Yogscast in London. We played together Diggy Diggy All on stage. So it's crazy. You will see the videos on the social medias. The best thing is to keep having a communication that is good, that is direct, that hook the people, but not very silly and not very crazy, because otherwise there are also a lot of kids following Windrose, so we have to take care of everyone, no, and don't go for the wrong messages, you know.
Yes.
It's very important. I mean, it needs to be balanced between funny stuff, serious stuff, and then, you know, keep it good.
So you take responsibility for your fans.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
This is beautiful message to say. I'm very grateful that you said that. So one more thing I wanted to discuss, again related to fans, social media, etc., is haters. I noticed that you mentioned a lot of haters, not you, but on Windrose's social media. So is it really that much of a problem? I mean, I couldn't imagine that the band can get hate nowadays for whatever reason, because in my opinion, apparently I'm very, very naive, but I think that metal world is quite eclectic nowadays, and people can find whatever they like in the like certain proportions that they like, and if they don't like something, the market is huge, they can go listen to something else. So is there really a problem with haters, you think?
No, it's not a problem. I mean, we don't have much haters, to be honest, because we don't look for the drama. We never look for the drama. The video that we made about the haters was made in Poland, and we didn't have much to do that day.
Okay.
We were bored. We want to promote more the gig that we have in Milan, because Milan is our country.
Mm-hmm.
What we do? Okay, let's do a video where I answer the haters, no? But I mean, the people was like, but they answer very bad, and they are acid. They were frustrated by the haters. Don't worry about the. I mean, we are not frustrated. You see my answers. I mean, I'm smiling all the time. I mean, I really don't care. I mean, if you don't like Windrose, you have totally the right to not like Windrose. Just don't tell something about the music. I mean, you don't like the music, and it's okay, but you cannot say that this music is worse than another band, or I mean, in my opinion, you cannot say it, because if you put it on the music level,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be first a musician, so you can judge why is worse. Why? Because the chords that we choose, or the solo is remembering you about another solo, or stuff like this. I mean, this kind of stuff, it's okay, and I like it. And all the good criticism that we receive, I always read them, and I listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there is something that is in my mind, but nobody says, but when there is just one person saying it, I'm like, you see, there is someone that think this, so this has to be changed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow in the future. So we don't have many haters. The ones that we have, if they are telling us something that is good to improve our music, we listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Totally, and we respect their opinion. We see a lot of bands. We play with a lot of bands, and we listen a lot of new music. And sometimes, you know, you hear like, okay, that metal band, and then there is always the same death metal riff with the guitar. I mean, it could be any band.
Mm-hmm.
Or you listen metalcore and could be any band, you know, and you don't even recognize who is the band that's playing at the moment. So we think that is bad.
Mm-hmm.
But why? Because it doesn't have a soul, it doesn't have a key of success, it doesn't have an identity.
Mm-hmm.
But what we found in Windrose is actually the identity. You play a song, and then you recognize, it's Windrose. My vocals, I mean, I'm not the best vocalist. I'm just a vocalist, okay? I have a good image for what I propose, a dwarf, so I'm with the belly, etc. I have a good image for this, but I can understand that people don't like my voice, and it's totally okay. but at least when you start a song, you listen to my vocals and you say, it's Windrose, it's Francesco. This is what we are looking for. This is what for us is more important than the music itself. To be unique, to be yourself and have an identity. If you have a strong identity, you are able to create your space in this business. Otherwise, if you are like other bands, I call them generic power metal or generic metal in general, no? When you hear them and they are, super high voice and and then the guitar da da, and then see the sun, stuff like this, the sun, the night, and then and you are like, what the fuck? I mean, it's generic power metal. There's nothing. The song could be good, but could be any band. So when it's like this, it's like, fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah, I see where it is all going. Actually, I'm as a creative person myself, do lots of stuff, and for example, I was trying to make a YouTube channel, and I can say, like, from a standpoint of a creative person, it's pretty hard nowadays to, like you said, be unique, because the rivalry, if I may call it, is huge. There are already so many people, well, on YouTube, so many people who play music, and to create something new, something unique, it just demands, I don't know, loads of, brain work, effort, luck, creativity.
In my opinion, the most request thing to create something unique is to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, okay, I like this and I put a little bit of this, and then you are like in the kitchen, no? You, at the end, you use all the ingredients and you make just a dish that is not good. But if you have in mind your idea, and it's this idea, okay, I want to make, a egg with cheese, stuff like this, very simple. So if you do like that, it's very easy. I mean, and the taste will be very good. So that's actually the thing that is required to be the key of success, in my opinion. The key of success is to find the right ingredients that you say they are part of your music, part of your identity, and to push them, at the maximum. What is a fried egg with cheese? Is just egg, cheese, and olive oil, probably, and salt, a little bit of pepper, but it's good, and you can taste the egg good, you can taste a good cheese, and not a discount one, So I mean, yeah, I don't know if is the comparison is it good for
yes,
you? Makes sense.
It perfectly makes sense.
If you put a pasta and you put everything inside, it will be a shit. So I mean, at the end, it's better something simple, but with a key of that identify you a lot. So for us was the Dwarves as a main team, and musically we get inspired by some bands, for folk stuff. We are inspired by folk metal from the early 2000. We are inspired also by, if I can name some bands, by Tourisas or Ensiferum for sure. For the vocals, I think that there is no bands that do many choirs as I do, in the songs, because I'm crazy for the choirs. I like choirs, know how they sound. They are powerful. We also get inspired by bands like Winter Sun, more extreme, but you can hear some of Winter Sun in our songs, especially when we play the parts that we call the winter parts, let's say, like I Am the Mountain or songs like that, No More Sorrow. I mean, you can actually recognize some elements from them. And I mean, we just have few elements to mix, and that's it. We do the magic.
Yes, And I appreciate the food references, like how to say that you're Italian without
Yeah.
saying you are Italian.
Yeah, because Italian stuff, all the people come to Italy. Oh, this tastes so good. What is? And it's just three ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And probably is for this that we have also this mentality, no, to don't put too much stuff inside.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you lose your identity. You start to make it the vision of your project is more blurry.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put few elements that works, boom.
Yes, yes. And speaking about Winter Sun, by the way, that's the question I also wanted to ask you. When you, of course, when you speak about Winter Sun, I always think about Jari. Jari was creating Time 2 for 12 years, if I'm not mistaken, and he's the major perfectionist, as I know. So are you a perfectionist? Do you really think that in order to create something like super perfect, it can take that much time?
No, I don't think that is required 12 years, but I think that, and I also think that in order to be able to take part of this business, you need an album at least every 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because otherwise you disappear. Now all the stuff is consuming stuff. So it's not like in the 80s or 90s that you can make an album and that you make 5 years of touring with the same album. Or there is bands that made like 3 albums and they're still touring, you know, with 3 albums, and the new albums are nobody knows. But it was working back in the days. Nowadays, a song is a swipe. You swipe on your mobile phone, you watch, and then if in 10 seconds doesn't catch your attention, you swipe again and it's lost. So you need to do something catchy, but also with your idea or your identity, to feel good and be yourself always. This is very important. Every few years you need to do an album. We think that with 3 years is the best one, because in 2 years you do everything you have to do. You write, you compose, you have the ideas, and then in 3 years, the last year, let's say, of the 3, you start to do the recordings, do the mix, you know, and you make it perfect. If you go more than this, you start to be another person. You will not like it. Why? Because these songs were made 3 years ago. So after 5 years, it's normal that you are not the same. You don't have the same tastes. You are not the same anymore. So this music don't reflect your image anymore, and you want to change it. But at some point, you need to be able to wrap everything and release. I love Yari. Is a genius of our time, in our opinion. But you know, 12 years is a little bit crazy, no? I was expecting Time 2 for a long time, actually 12 years, but
Yes.
but because Time 1 was, like, for me, was mind-blowing. Like one of the album that changed my perception forever. And Time 1, in my opinion, was, even if it's like 4 songs, was like one of the best album that we had in the latest years. And Time 2 was good, but not on the same level. But it's just my personal opinion. So I don't think that Yarimempa will see this interview, but if you see it, don't take it bad. I mean, I still love you and I love to tour with you guys. We invited him a lot of times to see Windrose. He never answers. No, never answers.
Probably busy.
Probably
Very
busy,
busy.
It is what it is.
Someday I'm sure he will show up. Maybe we'll show him this interview.
Who knows?
Indeed. Speaking about memorable people. So you made a tribute to Ozzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why did you pick this song exactly, and how in general you were choosing?
Let's say the choice of for this song was made uh, because we wanted to make a tribute to one of the biggest phases of our business,
Mm-hmm.
and I love this song. It's my favorite song from Ozzy, and I love also the covers that were made during the years. I saw, for example, I was in love with the cover of Jeff Scott Soto, and so is where I got more inspiration. After we tried, it was fitting with our style.
Mm-hmm.
We made a little bit more in Windrose style, and you will hear it tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking forward to it because it's again pretty unusual, unique, and original. So Ozzy and the dwarfs, it's something you would never
Yeah, I
think
mean,
about.
it's not something that relates to our music, but it's a tribute, no? So if the people is interested in seeing us in other clothes, let's say how it is, if he's interested in seeing us playing something different, this is the right occasion to do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, have you ever thought about creating your own metal opera, and not like Luciano Pavarotti opera, but like Andrew Lloyd Webber opera, like some sort of a musical?
Let's say that. I mean, it's something that I would be interested, but I don't have much time left. I mean, Windrose take me uh, like full-time job. I created something different, another project that will be released in the next months because it's less expense of time.
Mm-hmm.
But I studied opera singing and I like to sing and also implemented opera singing in our songs. Actually, would be a good idea. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in the future I will do it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
amazing.
have to pay you if I do it. She
Why?
got the idea.
No, my idea actually was in creating something together with other musicians, creating some sort of lore, a
Like a
story.
Fantasia.
Yes, I'm a big fantasy fan actually, and when I think about it, so my imagination goes like full volume. Where could it go? Like about characters and all that stuff. And whom would you invite to collaborate with you on such project? Yari, of course. We already
Yeah,
know,
Yari. Yari.
but he's too busy.
No. I mean, I think that you will be a great ad, actually. Two guitar players, I will call Claudio for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and Yari that can also sing, so it's a very good ad. Then on keyboards, I will call one or two keyboard players.
That's your discretion, seriously.
Let's do Federico because he's my brother, and he needs to be in. Drummer, I will call. I don't know how many drummers, but I mean, I will call many drummers different just for a different taste,
Mm-hmm.
from song to song. And then singers is where I'm very picky, and I will call. Probably I will call. Obviously, I mean myself because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I should have been not the main character, but a character in the project. And I will call probably Frappa from Flash God Apocalypse,
Mm-hmm.
just to make the evil character, the villain. If I have the chance to call anyone, I will call Russell Allen from Symphony X,
Mm-hmm.
Yolanda, and maybe someone that go very high. Probably I will introduce Antonio from All Full Metal. That is actually new in this scene, but he has a very good voice. I think that is one of the best power metal singers around. So
Okay, very, very intrigued. So let this all come true someday. So it's for the record. Indeed. Okay, so the very last question would be, what would be your message for the fans who will watch this interview, enjoy this interview?
The message that I want to tell you is that, if you're French and you will be here tonight, we are very, very glad that you come here and you made this show perfect, with a sold out in the heart of Paris is like crazy for us. So thank you very much. And also to the other guys that watching us and seeing us and coming to our shows from all around the world, I want to tell you that we are here just because you made a big part in this game, and without you guys we will not be anyone. So thank you very much to everyone.
Yay! So we are done.